Jim, another story. I've seen a little bit of this. It feels like everyone's working with each other, but who knows? Karen Angle getting mad at the Acclaimed, and this leading to just a news dump of infidelity from Karen Angle or Karen Jarrett. Have you been following this?
Well, apparently not closely enough to understand it. Now, we talked about when we were mentioning the AEW show a little earlier in the program that the Acclaimed did another rap video parodying Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett. And there were a lot of biting and incisive comments directed at Lethal and Jarrett in a mocking fashion, insulting fashion. But one of them was there. Oh, God damn it. I still have. Hold on. Wait a minute. I jotted this down. I'm looking for my notes. The quote.
You jotted what down? A tweet?
I jotted down the quote from the video. And you stealing money like it's Kurt Angle's wife, talking about Jeff Jarrett. And, that's a little, personal thing there. People know there's some history there. And, it's in the context of the rap video and everything. But then apparently Karen tweeted in response to it or was allegedly ticked off or whatever. But then somehow other women and Kurt Angle have got involved in this. And at least have been mentioned in this. And I lost track on the left turn at how all of a sudden Karen Jarrett being mad at Max Caster for mentioning her in a rap about Jeff Jarrett has suddenly Kelly, the old WWF girl's involved. And somebody else I don't know where this left turn into all these other people took place.
Hold on, for the first time ever, I'm going to the Karen Jarrett Twitter account.
Now, I like Karen. I've always enjoyed my conversations and interaction with Karen. Don't have a bad thing to say about it. Otherwise, and she almost broke my back the last time we actually did a spot in Illinois about 7 years ago.
And again, her husband's Jeff Jarrett, and he does business with a lot of desperate people. So you never know how much of this
is come on
how
now.
much this isn't. No, let's be honest. All of a sudden, she tweeted out the other day, I guess I can't find the original one, but we can start here. My marriage to Kurt was over long before Jeff and I started seeing each other. We were legally separated at the time Kurt signed with TNA, living in different homes. We got back together, and I tried to get over the affairs, among other things, that went on in our marriage, but obviously wasn't able. So far, a pretty reasonable.
See, I didn't ask them when they showed up in TNA and Karen was on camera and doing stuff. I didn't know they had been separated to that point because I don't ask people about their personal business, but this is news to me.
Funny and sad how all of that has been swept under the rug over all these years. Jeff didn't steal me from anyone. Hashtag Dawn Marie. Hashtag Kelly.
Wait.
Hashtag Deanne Seiden.
Who?
To name a few. That's the woman who got arrested for stalking Kurt Angle after they had an affair.
Okay, I didn't know this happened. So, goddamn, how long have you been covering the Angle beat? You're up on all the information.
No, I just read that because now everyone's interested in what's going on. People love train wrecks. I mean, wrestling's no different than real life. People love train wrecks, so it's sad. People are hoping this is real and it's not a work. This isn't leading to some Jeff Jarrett, Kurt Angle
I'm not
battle for Karen or whatever.
Well, see, it could have been a work if Karen was mad at Max Caster and came out and slapped him in the face. But now all these other people are getting involved, and I'm wondering at this point maybe they struck a nerve with Karen, and Jeff wasn't home yet, so she couldn't say to him, "Hey, what in the hell are they saying?" And there you go. Who knows? She's got a great personality. She was a natural for the fucking wrestling business. Between the promos, and the fucking expressions and the fucking whole 9 yards.
Well, Barbie Blank, the former Kelly, quote tweeted that.
And by the way, which one would you pick to be her real name if you didn't know? This girl has two names, Kelly or Barbie Blank. I wouldn't know what to think was her real name.
Let's stop for a second here. I mean, we should have had this conversation 15 years ago, but we weren't doing the show. If you hire a blonde young model and her real name is Barbie Blank, why would you change that? Why wouldn't you run with that and go all the way? That's a perfect name. Mickey Mantle. Barbie Blank.
Kelly.
Kelly. Well, here's Kelly's response.
Kelly should have been brought in as Kevin Kelly's sister.
Then it would have to, well, she came in after Kevin was gone. They would have had to have brought him back as her older brother.
I'm sure he was probably available.
Well, here's what she said before you fantasy book the rest of this crap. I keep linked in this tweet. I have DM'd Karen Jarrett to privately ask her, and I'm waiting for her response. But I want to go ahead and publicly make a statement that...
While I'm waiting for a response from this personal issue, I'll just tell everybody on Twitter what I think.
The only way I could be linked to Kurt is we were co-workers. Sorry, but thanks for the Monday morning entertainment. Laugh out loud.
So a denial there.
A denial from Kelly.
Do you think that Kurt had told Karen that he was messing around with Kelly to throw her off the scent of who he was really messing around with?
Well, one of these other names is, well, maybe more than one of these other names on here may have been somebody who's actually messing around with. So I don't know if that worked. Hello.
Well, you know, actually, there was a deal like that in OVW one time, and I can't remember the exact story that was being told, and I know the people that were involved, but I won't mention those names anyway. But one of the fucking guys was so excited to reveal gossip about who was fucking around on who that he goddamn ended up fucking starting to tell one of the people that the story was about, and had to fucking change it on the fly to other people, which then that person went and repeated that story to somebody else, but with other people in it named, who then heard about that, and there was something actually going on, which then was outed, and it was a whole goddamn big deal. You never know about these things.
So what do you think? Do you think this is...
You should stay away from gossip. That's what I think.
Well, do you think this will work? I mean, it's out on Twitter. It's out in public. That's the thing. I agree. If you're going to have any of these issues for real, why broadcast them?
Well, actually, I would have thought, if she was mad at Caster or the Acclaimed, or we got something with, I don't know, AEW talent, then I would have thought it was a work. But now that I'm hearing that and also, if Jeff Jarrett's involved, he would have booked a better angle. No pun intended. So I'm thinking this might not be a work. I'm thinking this might be a raw nerve that was struck somewhere.
We'll see. There's a lot of people who need money. We'll see what happens. But let's move on here.